Alright, we have arrived at St. Thomas.
The oldest one we have here in the Caribbean is located in San Juan, Puerto Rico, which is over 100 and something years. Anyways, right now we'll be pulling up right next to the submarine, so just to give you a little safety briefing about getting onto the submarine. At this point in time, I need everybody to take their seats because Coast Guard regulations, as you do so nobody gets hurt. Alright, in a few moments we'll be pulling up on the starboard side of the submarine, which is this side right over here, the right side. Once you do that, you tap next to the submarine, we lay that ramp down. Once you do that, the captain will come aboard and greet you all, and he will let you all know what to do. All I ask you to do is please listen to what he says, and this will go safe. Also, when you get into the submarine, I need you guys, once you get the submarine to the stairs, I need you to turn around and face towards the steps and go down backwards. That is the only way to get inside the submarine. Once you do that, like I said, everything will go on safely. But at this point in time, I need to do some work, so please enjoy your submarine ride. Thanks.
It's closed properly.
We appreciate that.
First thing they teach us for submarine school, never dive with the hatch open.
There's a shark. Sharks.
Oh, cool.
Starboard side on the bottom, you might see a shark down there already.
Maybe.
I didn't really get him very much.
Okay, I heard somebody say that was a little shark. I haven't had the time to tell you yet, these windows, they make everything look much smaller. That shark's probably about 25, 30 feet long.
Nice.
18 inches.
Oh, I can't get it.
I got it.
He's heading in for the snorkelers. Important for the coral to be free of algae so it can receive sunlight that's necessary for it to grow. One of the crazier fish you're going to see a lot of down here are called parrotfish. And there's over 75 different species of parrotfish. The ones you'll see most often easiest to spot are called stoplight parrotfish. Now the male will be very colorful with a lot of greens and purples in the body with a yellow spot on the tail. The female, kind of a brown and white checkered fish. And one thing all parrotfish have in common, if you get a good look at them, they all have a parrot-like beak.
Stinger?
Come back
Now the corals on the bottom here we're looking at, they're also divided into two big groups. There's hard corals and soft corals. The hard corals, the rock-like coral directly on the bottom, and the soft corals are the tree-like corals you'll see growing up from the bottom.
This is cool.
Now the soft corals, some of the soft corals you'll see here, the orange fluffy ones that look like the sandy areas during the daytime where they feed on tiny crabs and crustaceans under the sand. What they'll do is they'll lay in the sand, they flap their wings around, and they create a little sandstorm in an effort to dig down deeper looking for food. Also in the sandy areas, if you happen to spot what looks like a trail going through the sand, follow the trail along in either direction. You might spot a conch dragging a shell across the bottom.
Oh, pretty.
Cool.
Now throughout the world, there's actually 3 different types of natural reefs. During the dive today, we're going to see 2 different types of reefs. The type of reef you're not going to see is called a barrier reef, and there's none here in the area. But right now, on the starboard side and up in the shallow area, you guys were all looking at what's called a fringe reef. And the corals all kind of spread out. However, coming up on the port side now, we're going to be entering into a couple of patch reefs. And you'll see when we get to these patch reefs on the port side here that the coral's a lot denser and closer together.
I don't know what that one is, but he's cool. It looks like a zebra. Probably a zebra.
Long, skinny fish on the starboard side, the white fish there, that was a sand tile fish. port side.
Good little blue one.
Hatch reefs. Also keep an eye open on the port side on the bottom for a white PVC pipe with some holes drilled in it. This is a FAD, a fish attracting device or fish feeder. Have scuba divers come down here in the morning and they stuff fish bait into these things, and they're designed to try to attract fish to the reef. You'll see 2 or 3 of them we have scattered throughout the dive site. Comes at one of the first patch reefs there on the port side.
The bluefish, they're beautiful.
Over on the right-hand side, I see some purple fish over there about 4 or 5 inches long. These are Creole wrasse. The male is a little larger than the female with a little bit of orange on its underside, and the female is a solid purple one.
Alright, here we are. This is what I can see in one direction, and this is what I can see in the other. Nothing but blue ocean and blue skies. Look at those clouds. And the ocean is so calm. Hardly any waves at all. Only the ones we're creating by coming through. And there's the bridge. And people.